guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a review of a dollar foundation, which I know. I did a full face of Shop My Say a little while ago and you guys seem to really like it, so I wanted to do a review of their new foundation. If you remember from that video, they had a BB cream, this is the AOA Studio Perfect BB Cream. That's what it looks like. So if you're not familiar with what Shop My Say is, it is a e-commerce brand, which basically means everything is sold online and everything is $1. Everything is $1. They don't have just that makeup, they have hair stuff, brushes, they have a ton of stuff. That's what I'm doing today. I have it on right now. I'm doing it in the middle of the wear test, which there will definitely be a wear test today. When I filmed the whole beginning of the video and I didn't do an intro. So anyway, this is what this is. So if you want to see me review a dollar foundation, definitely keep on watching. Okay guys, so I actually was going to sit down and film another video of 2 Wet n Wild foundations. I actually got this coverall foundation from Big Lots. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it down below because it's a good video, nothing over $5. And I was going to put the photo focus and the coverall foundations together, but kind of apprehensive of doing that because I don't know if you can find the coverall and if it's better, I don't know. But I literally have been waiting all freaking day for my Shop My Say package to get here. And it finally got here literally right before I was going to sit down. I checked and it was delivered. Shop My Say came out with a brand new foundation. Obviously, Shop My Say has a ton of foundations. I mean like from their own brand, which is AOA Studio. I'm super excited to review this new foundation because it looks a little bit more full coverage. It's not a BB cream, which who's excited about that? It is about 6 o'clock right now, so it is going to be a little bit of a later wear test, but I'm going to keep it on for about 6 hours. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I upload every Monday and Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So hit that bell so you can come back and hang out with me again soon. Alright, so I'm going to tear this package open. Also, I got my BoxyCharms. Hello. Living and breathing. So I'm going to tear this package open and then we will go right into the video. So this is what the package looks like right here, and I'm going to tear this open. I usually don't buy like one thing from Shop My Say just because literally it takes years to get here, about 2 weeks. So I got lashes. Ooh, these are really pretty. I got 2 pairs of lashes. Super pretty for $1. Are you kidding me? I got like a little headband for when I do my videos, and I got like a scrunchie. Like, look how pretty these are. Got some sponge cleaner. I don't like that it moves around, but it smells good. All right, let's get into the foundations. I'm sorry I'm wasting your time here. So I got 2 different shades, one for my foundation, also one to contour with. So I got the shade Soft Tan and Cappuccino, and this says Buildable Satin Foundation. It comes in a little dropper. It's very reminiscent of the NYX foundation that has like similar packaging, but this is what they look like. You get 0.64 ounces, which is pretty low, but it's alright. I think this was like $1.88, so it's not exactly $1. So let me clean up some stuff and I will be right back and we'll get into the foundation. So the packaging is really cute. It is like a frosted glass, as you can see, and it's very nice. And these are the 2 shades that I have right here, one to contour and one to put on foundation. Obviously it is very liquidy because it is in a dropper. I have my eye makeup done already because I was going to film the other video, but we have it done, and I'm not looking for the lashes, but it is what it is. Blend it out, that's what they look like. So I'm going to prime first. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Blurring Primer Serum. Really been freaking loving this primer. It gives you such a beautiful filtered look. And then I'm going to pop on this gripping primer from Cover FX. I usually just put this anywhere that I crease or my foundation tends to crack. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Soft Tan, which is the number 308, and I'm going to put a little bit on my palette here. You could go right ahead, I guess, and drip this onto your face, but girl, I'm wearing a white shirt. Before I do that, I want to spray my face with a little bit of primer spray. This is the Ulta Smart Skincare Solutions Watermelon Facial Mist. I don't know if it's like a primer spray, but it's super cute. This is what the spritzer looks like. Really nice. I'm just gonna spray my face really quick. Ooh. I forgot that I had eyeshadow on. Oh man. Okay, I still have eyeshadow on, thank the Lord, because I sprayed my face really intensely. Anyways, I am gonna use my Dose of Color sponge. Even when I was wetting this sponge, I was like, oh, I should have used a Shop My Say sponge, which is this one. Sorry, it's super dirty. This one's really nice, it's just a little hard, but they now have velvet sponges on Shop Marseille, so if you are interested in that, check that out. So I'm gonna use this one today, and we're gonna pop this on. So as you can see, I have some on my palette here. Here we go. Oh, girl. Wow. All right, Shop Marseille. Now, obviously this is not my shade, but we're gonna drag it down to the neck. Okay, so that is just this section done. I just hit the Beauty Blender into the little palette once, and as you can see, there's a lot of coverage. But for $2 foundation, I'm living and breathing for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Ooh, yeah, this is like a very full coverage. I mean, it takes literally 2 seconds to build this up. And right now it's almost looking a little dewy, which I live for a dewy foundation. Could be primers. It did say satin, so I'm guessing it's like a satin matte. It smells like sunscreen almost, which doesn't have any sunscreen in there, so I'm confused at that, but it's giving me very dewy vibes, so I'm confused as to why they said it was satin. I'm just gonna dip in like the residue on here just to do this forehead area. It is sitting a little bit weird on my nose and like right here. I don't know if you can see that, like right here. It's almost clinging to like certain areas of my skin. So I feel like if you have a dry spot or any like area that's not even. All right, so it's looking a little bit better, but it's just clinging weirdly to my nose and like right in this area, but that could be because I have a dry patch there or something like that. So that's what I'm saying, like if you have a dry patch, I feel like this wouldn't be the best, but I don't know. We could set it with powder and it might look fantastic. It's a very liquidy consistency. When you swipe it, it's gonna move because it is so liquidy. So I feel like after we set it, it might look a little bit better. I've never used something that is this liquidy. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour a little bit with the shade Cappuccino. I'm just gonna do like 1, 2, 3. All right, well, let's see how this goes. I'm not gonna put it down here just because I feel like it's gonna get everywhere. So I'm just gonna do it in this area and then I'll just put some bronzer on top of it. So let's bounce this in. All right, so that looks pretty good. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. It looks really nice. I like the way it's looking so far. So it's looking really dewy right now, really wet, which I don't love, but I do like the dewiness. So I feel like once I put the powder on, cover it, like all that stuff, it's gonna look a little bit better. But for right now, a lot more coverage than the BB cream that they had. Let me go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Okay, so that is all of my makeup done. This is what the foundation is looking like right now. I have like foundation in my hair, which is all good. But I have to say that literally like on my nose and like right here is getting a little weird. Like things are starting to like flick off, which I will bring the camera closer. So I ended up putting some more concealer and powder on it, and then this area, I don't know what's going on. But what this foundation seems to be doing is emphasizing my texture really badly. I like the way it looks. It is drying down. I put a lot of powder on just because that's what I normally do. I'm gonna bring the camera a little bit closer and we will see. Okay guys, so this is what I mean when I bring the camera closer. I'm on my phone right now and I don't know if you can see, literally this lash is hella wonky. I don't know if you can see that it's like flecking off. Like, do you see that? Like how it's emphasizing my texture really bad. Obviously I have highlighter on, but oh my god, I went hard over here. All right, bounce that out. It's just looking a little bit weird on the nose, and you can't notice that unless you're really close to me. Even like under my eyes a little bit. Like, do you see that right there? What is that? Like right there, it's like flicking off. Pores are looking good. It just seems to emphasize my texture a little bit. Literally, I went so ham over here. What happened? So this is what the makeup is looking like right now. Really pretty. I actually really like it because of the coverage, but I just don't understand the little flecking things that are happening, like the texture things. Like, I don't, my foundation usually doesn't do that, so I'm a little confused by that. And look at like my downers on the eyes right now. Hello. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing, and I'll probably check in two more times just to show you how the makeup is looking. But for right now, that's what's happening. So we'll see what happens in a little bit. I'll see you in a few. Okay guys, so it is currently 9:30 at night. It's been about 3 hours since I had the makeup on. It's looking really, really, really good so far. I'm really liking the way it's looking. Despite this little area, it's looking really, really, really good. Also right here is getting a little weird, so, but as far as like for 3 hours in, I like the way it looks. It is a dewier foundation, even though I set myself with powder. You can see like over like in this area, it's still like looking a little dewy. I don't know if you can see that on the beauty lights. It has not cracked into my smile lines. Now that could be the Cover FX primer. It could be a lot of things, but usually even with the Cover FX primer, I think it's cracked on me immediately. I cannot stop. There we go. Immediately. And so I'm very impressed with this $2 foundation, $1.88. So I'm gonna bring you a little bit closer, but you can see right now. Oh my god, before I didn't put mascara on my bottom lashes. And I didn't highlight my inner corner and brow bone, so I apologize to you, but this is what the face is looking like right now. Still have gloss on because I did reapply, so don't think that that's just that, but looking really good right now. I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer, like I'm just gonna get my phone and hold it in front of me. So really like it so far, though I think it looks really pretty. And I'm also freezing because it's officially fall and I'm like, I need to turn off the air conditioning, but I don't want to. Alright guys, I'm gonna bring it a little bit closer. I just wanted to show you in front of the beauty lights, like with the front facing camera on my phone, just to show you what the makeup is looking like right now. Yeah, it's looking a little weird on my nose. Don't know if you can see that. Right there. It's looking a little weird. But I don't know, that's kind of weird because I did everything that I usually do. That has happened to me before with different foundations, so it could just be my problem, my error. It's not too bad, but it is definitely noticeable for me, only if you are like literally up against me, like in my face, which hopefully you're not. But overall, I'm liking this foundation. Like, I'm really liking this foundation. Also, it could be that I sweat, like, cause I sweat under the lights, cause it's like really hot under all these lights. So it could be that I just am a sweaty person, I don't know. But it could definitely be that. So I'm basically putting that as my error because literally it looks so pretty and it's $2. It's $1.88. Get the frick out of here. My oils aren't coming through. Like I said, like you saw when I first put it on, you could see that it was very like wet looking and very dewy looking, which kind of makes sense with a very liquidy foundation. But right now it's looking very matte, except for like in these areas, like right, can you see that right there? It's like almost like bunching up. But you can see like in this little nose right here, it's looking freaking glorious. That's how I know my makeup is looking good, because of this little areas that's like Born This Way foundation. So as of right now, I like the foundation. I think it's looking really, really nice and I'm living for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do edit. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go lay in bed and edit, and then I will come back for another check-in around 12 o'clock. So I will see you in like 3 hours, 2 hours, around there. Bye. Hey guys, so it is currently about 12:15 and your girl is tired. But I just wanted to come close first, and then we will go through the pros and cons of the foundation up on the normal camera. So I just wanted to show you what the foundation is looking like. Obviously, like I said, it is bunching up on my nose and a little bit on this area, but overall, I'm a little bit more oily than I was. Especially in this area, but I like it a lot. I'm not shiny on my nose, which I really like because usually I'm shiny at this point, maybe because I put extra powder on because of the like bunchingness, but dust that off. But it is looking really good. So for 6 hours, I feel like I could say that this is more of a long wear foundation, because I don't think that after a couple more hours it's gonna be any different. So I'm gonna say it's a little bit, I'm missing a little bit of makeup right here. And yeah, it's looking pretty good though. Just that texture on the nose is just really the only thing. I'm not creasing my smile lines, which is amazing. That, again, like I said, that could be the primer. It could be just the foundation. Let me pop you up onto the normal camera and we will go through the pros and cons real quick. I just popped you up on our normal setup, so I just want to go through really quickly the pros and cons of this makeup. I think that this is a really good dupe for the NYX Pro Drop Foundation. I think that's what it's called. That one's $15. Let me know if you want to see a video of putting those two foundations back to back, because I feel like that'd be really interesting to see. Let's go through it. So one, I feel like this is an extremely lightweight foundation. I do not feel like I have any makeup on my face except for these lashes, which, oh girl, I'm gonna take these off right now. I feel so good. Oh god, love that. Except for the lashes, oh my god, my makeup looks crazy. So except for the lashes, I don't feel like I have a ton of makeup on or anything like that. Maybe it's just like the lip stuff, but it really feels lightweight. Now, it is a dewy foundation. I don't know why it says satin, but it says satin. It says buildable satin foundation, which to me satin means matte satin, but they can mean something else. So it is a dewy foundation. So if you're oily, you'd have to set this foundation, because if you don't set this foundation, it's not going to set itself. Like the majority of foundations will set themselves a little bit. You do have to obviously use setting powder. But my rule of thumb is always to use a loose setting powder on any area that I use concealer, and then just use like a finishing powder. I use the BH Studio Pro. It's like a really good dupe for the MAC one, and it's just like a basic like pressed powder, and I use that everywhere else, and that tends to be the best thing. So it's lightweight, it's a dewy foundation. It is not waterproof, which it didn't say that it was waterproof, but I'm missing foundations in a certain area. Obviously right here, like I've been saying, it's been bunching up and getting really weird in this area. And I don't think I did anything really, I don't know, maybe it was because I contoured here and then like too much blending. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna have to use this foundation again, which I'm totally going to use this foundation again because I really like the finish of it. It looks really, really nice, but it is emphasizing my texture just a little bit. Like I usually don't have this little area here, but all in all, for $1.88, I'm not at all mad at it. I think it's a really, really, really nice foundation. I think it needs to be maneuvered though. Are a fan of the NYX one, I feel like you'll really, really, really enjoy this foundation. I've never tried the NYX one, so I don't know if it's a matte one or a dewy one. I have no idea, but I'm guessing that you will really like this foundation because it is a similar texture. I tend to like thicker foundations because they go on the skin a little bit better, like more of a gel than a liquid. That's just personal preference for me. I really like the way the foundation looks for the price. I really like the way this area is looking. It is looking a little bit more oily than I was. I don't understand the bunching that has happened to me before. I think the reason it happened is because it is so liquidy that if you move it, it's gonna bunch up and move. So I don't love that. All in all, I'm surprised. I figured I would hate it, so I'm very surprised. It's lightweight. It's very full coverage, it's buildable. It's a really overall nice foundation, and I absolutely recommend it to you. I think that you should absolutely try it. Shop Missy has definitely outdone themselves. I was expecting a lot less coverage, to be honest with you, but it is a full coverage foundation. So as you saw as I put it on, the only cons I have is that it's a really liquidy, which personal preference, I don't like that. When I put it on with this sponge, it just moved around too much for me, and I ended up getting like it stuck to dry patches. It does emphasize my texture a little bit more than I would like, but all in all, I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, wow, my skin looks really nice. I'm sorry I wasn't able to do a longer wear test. The con is you have to absolutely set this foundation. If you don't set it, it's going to be literally everywhere. If you're a type of person that doesn't set their makeup, I don't recommend this for you. But if you're a person that sets their makeup every single day, you set your entire face, then I think it's really well because it goes on wet. I don't love that about it, but I think once it's set and it's done, it's a gorgeous foundation. I'm definitely going to try this foundation again, and I will be wearing it. You don't need to get the contour shade. I feel like you can do it without. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. I had so much fun doing this. So happy that it came in time. I really, really, really like Shop Missy. They have some amazing products. Let me know in the comments below if there's any feedback you have for me or any videos you want to see on my channel. If you want to see me do that Wet n Wild foundations that the one I got from Big Lots and the Photo Focus. Leave that down below. I'm still confused whether or not I want to do that because I don't think you can get the coverall Wet n Wild foundation anywhere except for Big Lots. Alright guys, have a good night. I'm about to go to bed. I'm super tired. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.